Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam and we are back again with another one. And I'm really sorry about today and yesterday's time. Time has not really been correct, but trust me, it's always gonna be 10 o'clock my time. I believe it's around 9 o'clock in Britain. That will be the time that we do the Football Connect every single day. It will never miss every single day from now on as we go forward. 10 o'clock will be the time that we do the Football Connect. Anyway, so as you can see with what was written on the first title that I had to change, I said these things like late in the evening when I get the news before I actually come and change it later in the evening when I see that maybe the title needs some tweak, just changing a bit. You understand what I mean? So that's what I had to do in this one because unfortunately, unlike he is no longer the manager of Barcelona, Koeman. So we're going to talk about it and what it means, but it won't be the first story we cover. We might just cover it as part of the things that we're going to be covering, but we're going to be talking about also Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We're going to be talking about the replacement that Barcelona are thinking of putting, because really you could see that this man Koeman, he had no idea whatever he was trying to do with the club, and it was really terrible. And I don't know, I just have this crazy question: is what we saw in Barcelona, is it exactly what is causing the club not to succeed? Are they failing to do something because they're being mismanaged up top, or maybe because they found a club that was already destroyed and they're working on to build something, tangible that could be changed, or what? I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comment section. What is wrong with Barcelona? Are they having the same problem as Manchester United, where they are being mismanaged by the owners and they're not really finding the right fit for them who can actually help them to rise from their misery where they are? Do they need to rehire a former manager, like for example a Pep Guardiola, who can rebuild the team, or what? But one thing that we know, Pep Guardiola wants money, wants a lot of money to do that, to build something. Because one thing that we are being told is that they are now interested in bringing a legend. Right now they've just appointed a caretaker manager. If there's any early game, maybe the Champions League game that they might be playing next week could be the only game, or maybe on Saturday or Sunday. I'm not really sure if Barcelona have a game. They just put an intern manager who can push them at least until the official announcement of the club legend who's back. Because Koeman is a Barcelona club legend, and we saw that whatever he was trying to do, the players they bought, Memphis Depay and all these things, there was clearly nothing that really changed with the team. In fact, from being the Barcelona that the way they even became worse. And some of the people he brought it to the club, or he brought to the club, is somehow the reason which forced Lionel Messi to be forced out of Barcelona by La Liga. So you can see that he made a lot of mistake firing Luis Suarez. So we're going to be talking about all of these things as we get into the show and as we get the show starting exactly. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think that there is a way, and do you believe that Barcelona's new manager who they're thinking of bringing could actually produce or provide the change that they're looking for? Because at this moment, whatever the new management has been trying, Laporte and whatever they're trying to do, it all seems like it's not working. So we want to talk about that. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what are your thoughts. So he's already got sacked, Sam. Yes, in his gameplay. Sam, your nickname should be Sammy. Where are you, bro? I'm here now. That's when I was just giving an idea. I'm here. Sorry for the delay. Today was a little bit of a crazy day. I'll let you know as we go on. But anyway, let's get the show started. And I hope you guys are excited. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And where do Barcelona go from here? Welcome back to the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another one. Do two things you can do for me before we even go far. You can click the like button and you can leave your comments so that we can at least try to communicate on this thing. So we're gonna be talking about the sacking of Ronald Koeman, who's no longer the Barcelona manager, and all what they're trying to do to build whatever they're trying to make. They're trying to make sure that they have somebody that they include to take over the club. And it's another club legend. And we are going to be talking about where would that lead, and would that at least by any chance help them to become better than the way they were already, or what? Or this manager won't have any problems with the team or hurting some of the players, and is going to use the squad and try to create a winning team out of Barcelona. Because let's face it, clearly Barcelona has some problems. They don't have the money to spend to sign players. La Liga is really watching them like a hawk, so that they don't make a mistake of putting more people into the more signature of people where they don't have enough to actually pay in and what you see and pay back, because they have a lot of debt that they need to cover. So Koeman should have been sacked a long time ago. But according to some of the rumors I heard back then was this: Barcelona did not have enough, or didn't have enough to sack this man, because they would owe him a lot of money for them to actually get him out of the way. Now, with the situation that we have been seeing in the past weeks, where they've been like making sure that the players and the youngsters that are looking likely that they're gonna be the best stars of Barcelona as time goes on, the likes of Pedri and Ansu Fati, they were all signing themselves into a new contract, and they made sure that they gave them, any club who tries to come and get them there, to pay 1 billion euro, which for me I think is crazy. Somehow told the world that somehow they've found some money, maybe through some sponsorship and what, which can help them to at least keep the talent that they have, at the same time try to improve so that they deal and try to clear themselves from the debts that they did provide because of the mismanagement of the Barcelona management that was there before this one that is there now. Now the question that has been bothering the whole world, especially me as a Barcelona fan, is now we have sacked Koeman because of course his tactics were not really working. What is next for Barcelona? What can we do to improve our club? Because this is clearly a giant that is dying each and every single day. As you watch them play, as you watch them doing things, you could see that they are clearly dying every single time. And somehow, somewhere, you think that things will be better, but it was not looking like it was going to be better. It kept becoming worse and worse and worse and worse. Now, my question to the world is this: do you think that the manager that Barcelona are thinking of bringing would be the best fit for them? And secondly, where do we go from here? Because now I'm going to go to some of the news that we got during the days, covering other news that we have. Then we go back to read more into the Koeman story and whatever that has been happening. So stick with the Sam, and like I said, click the like button. So as you can see, this was what was released 17 hours ago. From now on, that Barcelona had sacked Koeman, and what a good day. I think it was real. As much as I worried what's next for my team, I felt like this was a good decision. Koeman, I think he has been succeeding at Netherlands, and I feel like the only thing he can do better right now at this moment is to have players that which he doesn't have to buy by money, but he can just get them and control them at national level. Because at club level, we saw what he did at Southampton, we saw what he did at Everton. It doesn't look like it's working. I was confused why Barcelona even went for him. And at the moment, they're about to do something like that. So we're going to be talking about all that is going to be happening in Barcelona moving on, so that we see where we are looking at them going next, because that's the most important thing. Where do my team go next? Because I, as a Barcelona fan, wants to see my team succeed, but at this moment, it does not look like we have any idea of where we're going, especially as the fans. We saw it. Was it the game after the El Clasico against Real Madrid? We saw a lot of Barcelona fans all over Koeman's car, and they were so angry with how the team performed in whatever that had happened. It was just telling to the world that this was already some signs that this was coming to an end. Now it's over. Official, Barcelona have sacked Ronald Koeman. That was 17 hours ago. We now know that Koeman is no longer part of the story. But where do we go next? That is a question that I'm asking. It is exciting. The whole world is going crazy right now that Koeman is no longer the manager of Barcelona. But where do we go next? What is the next plan? What are they thinking? And what do they do? We're going to go through some of the news that has been sent today and covering some of the news. Then we'll go back more to actually look in depth while we're reading an article which was provided for us to understand what was happening. So, talking about some transfer news that has been happening all over the world, we'll come back to that Koeman story. Like I said, Tottenham are open to sell Deni Ali this January. Source Atlantic. So in other words, they're just telling Newcastle that Deni Ali is a free agent. Come get him. Come pay the money, and you can get him. Why am I saying a free agent? Them people got a lot of money, so it's not a problem. So this is something that has been circulating all over social media, which is Barcelona are in talks with their former player Xavi as they search for a replacement for Koeman. Source The Guardian. So why is that they had to single out the name of Xavi over all the people that we saw them being brought to the light as time was going on? Because it looks like of all the managers that they can get, this is the clear person that they can bring into their club and try to create something. It looks like Xavi is the best thing that they have at this moment, which can help them become something. Now, I'm not saying that is the best idea. That is just, to me, when I'm looking at this situation, Barcelona bringing Xavi, it just sounds like Chelsea bringing Frank Lampard, or should I say Manchester United bringing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And what else can I say? There are a lot of, you see what I mean? There are a lot of examples we might use. Can I say Arteta being brought to us now? 90% of all them people who have been brought to their former clubs, these legends, have made it so hard for the fans to say their true feeling about the management. But on top of that, they have not really succeeded. Maybe if things goes well, Arteta could be the guy who at least prove the world wrong that this can actually work. But at this moment, we saw with Frank Lampard, we are seeing it with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and we saw it somehow with Arteta, but we're still waiting to see more from him. But bringing old legends, you are just going to make it so hard for the fans to make decisions. Because I can never chase Xavi away from Barcelona. Why would I do that? Because he is the man, you know what I mean? He did a lot for Barcelona. Can you do that for yourself? Let me just say, for example, because I'm a Liverpool fan again. Can any Liverpool fan here say that when Stevie G is now the manager of Liverpool, can you have the audacity or the guts to push Steven Gerrard away from your club? That is the same question with Xavi. Is it a good idea? I don't think so, but it looks like that's where they're going at this moment. That's where they're going. I don't know. We'll keep you updated with that one. Paul Pogba have been told he can leave Manchester United for free at the end of the season. They've given up hopes of keeping the Frenchman after seeing him rejecting the offer of a new deal. Source Daily Mirror. Now, I have something to say about this one. Like, as we're discussing about this one. Now, let me tell you something. Paul Pogba is, what is the word I can use? Paul Pogba was created at Manchester United. He came from the academy of Manchester United. I just want to tell you something that is wrong with it. Maybe the Glazers or something like that. I just want to tell you something that I feel like is wrong with them. Paul Pogba is somebody who was created by Manchester United. And from the academy side, he went to Juventus for free. Listen to me when I said this. He went to Juventus for free. after some few years, came back from Juventus to Manchester United for around 90 million pounds, not euro, 90 million pounds. This is clear money. We all know these things. We remember when he came under Jose Mourinho, 90 million pounds. That was the money that they had to pay for the kid which they raised to create Pogba out of, and went to Juventus, came back after they were signing him for 90 million pounds. Now, after all that was done, he is going back, or he's going back to another, or he's going to another club for free. They spend now. Let's try to make this make sense. They spend a lot on this kid when we were still young, start to create him and to help him with everything that they were giving him. That was money being spent, and he went for free to Juventus. Came back again after and they paid Juventus 90 million. Now they've been with him. They're about to make him go away again for nothing, absolutely nothing. What is wrong with Manchester United? What is wrong? Like, it is clear to the whole world, we can agree on this one, that this is one of the most mismanaged club in the whole world. How would you? I don't get it. So 90 million for you, it's not a problem. It's like you didn't spend anything. And on top of that, the money that you've been putting on him, paying him every week, and then you have not even achieved. You only managed to get, I think they got the European Cup, which was Carabao before Jose was released. But that is the only thing, that is the only medal you can show with Paul Pogba saying that we've managed to achieve as Manchester United. Now this guy is going for free. That's crazy. For me, this is really, really crazy. I don't know. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section about the Pogba incident or situation. Do you see that there's any way that Manchester United is going? Do you see like they can create, because the situation of getting a player and losing him for free, it is just a clear decision that the money club is being mismanaged, and that is just the worst. I thought that you were going to be able to save Paul Pogba. How did I think that you were going to be able to save Paul Pogba? I thought you were gonna let Ole Gunnar Solskjaer go because it's not working for you. He was gonna be released anytime. Maybe I thought he was gonna be released the day he lost by 5 goals to Liverpool. But guess what? You did it. In fact, you gave us some excuse that you're giving him 3 games and he's gonna. Then we see what happens at international break, so that if it does not work, Antonio Conte can come in and become the guy who takes over. But now this is the problem. Let's just say, for example, remember you said you're judging him out of the 3 games that you've given him. Let's just say, for example, by God's grace, remember Pogba is not playing. By God's grace, Manchester United plays so well against Tottenham Spurs. Then they beat Spurs. Then they go to Atalanta. Then they beat Atalanta because they've already done it before. Then they do again another comeback from Cristiano Ronaldo and stuff like that. They beat Atalanta. Then they go to Manchester City. Then maybe they draw or maybe they lose. But when you look at what they would have done, it means it would have been a success. If you're going to be rating Ole Gunnar Solskjaer with those 3 games, it would have been a success, because it means out of 3 years managed to get 6 points and 6 points and lost maybe 1 or maybe even 7 points. What happens? Because it means that when now you go to the international break, you cannot sack the man now, which means international break comes in, and when the international break is over, guess what? We are in December, and in December, it's one of the tricky moments. No manager can actually handle any club coming in December. So what happens is this: you're gonna keep these guys the way they are. You're gonna keep the club the way it is. Then you continue with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Then we go January. Guess what happens in January? It's not time. Paul Pogba would have decided to go because you would have noticed that you guys are not interested in the club winning something. Because let's face it, this is a true fact that the world has to agree on. United will not win anything with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And now players like Popo, but they want at least, let me say, a response from the body to see that, okay, I think we made a mistake. This man is not really tactically gifted as we expected, and he's not even equipped to be at the level of Manchester United as a club, if you are still the best that you think you are, which I still believe somehow you are still, but there is a debate in that. Pogba goes, you'll be probably losing one of the best creating midfielders we have seen, who's really good at what he does. And as well, on top of that, he's getting frustrated that he's not getting the game time he deserves. What happens after that? What happens? All this thing you have been working on to build on a club all disappears. It dies all down. What is going to happen, Manchester United? I'm just asking this to the fans because I know that whatever I say to never reach to the Glazers. I'm asking the fans because they are the only ones who can stand for their club and say something which is at least meaningful, I believe. Anyway, I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about United? Where are they going from here? Because it looks like there's nowhere they're going. So, breaking news, Barcelona have reached a total agreement with Xavi. The legendary midfielder will be the new head coach. This was about 7 hours ago. So, there is an agreement now with Xavi, with Barcelona. They have now reached an agreement. Because there's somebody who can save Barcelona from where they are. The funny part, I feel like I'm going to be playing through these two clubs, Barcelona and Manchester United, because let's face it, those are the two mismanaged clubs in the continent at this moment. So they've decided to sign Xavi. I'm not saying that I have a problem against Xavi becoming the next Barcelona manager, but I'm just asking the question, which I think a lot of you should be asking. What's going to happen if we have the same situation that we had with our legendary manager? We are firing right now, Koeman. What happens? I don't know. I will hear as I continue with the news. Let's keep going. Barcelona are set to pay Ronald Koeman with €10 to settle his contract after they sacked him last night. That's the Times responding. Now, the reason why this is being highlighted, if it was maybe, let me say, for example, United's firing Social, we won't really need to talk about this because we know that they've got the bag already. Barcelona has a lot of debts, but now they have to pay this money, man. £10 million. This is the reason that forced them to delay on to making a decision of sacking him, because they didn't have enough to actually even pay him for what they'd promised in the contract. Don't make promises on things you cannot keep. That is the moral of the story, by the way. You'll be stuck with the things that does not even work. And I think for this moment, if you see them sucking a man, I think they can handle everything and they can deal with the situation. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Where are they getting the money? Borussia Bangladesh midfielder Dennis Zakaria is the subject of interest from Arsenal, and he is free to negotiate a pre-contract agreement with any potential suitors in January. I saw him playing for Swiss. I think he plays for Swiss. Manchester United are keen to land Kevin Phillips in a 60 million deal next summer. However, Liverpool also registered their interest in the English midfielder. So it's only about him to choose which club he wants to go. United, who are building something, or Liverpool, which is a well-polished team, not really that polished, but it's missing some few dots, which if I feel like they get the right people, they might fix all those things. Okay, Barcelona president Joan Laporte will meet with the playing squad at 3:30 p.m. today to inform them of Xavi's impending appointments. Okay. Bayern Monica plotting for Victor Simon and could make a move in January. However, Napoli wouldn't accept any offer lower than 84 million pounds. Let me make it clear, million pounds. Barcelona have appointed Sergio Bungan as the club's intern manager. So Barcelona, of course, they need an intern manager as they sort the things with Xavi, as it looks like this is the man that they're going to be bringing. Let me say, PSG have joined the chess for the breakout Brazilian star Rafinha. Leeds would demand a healthy free transfer fee Could they sell the winger in the summer? The team talk reports. As you can see, there are a lot of things that are happening in the world of football. People. I just wonder where we're going. I just want to check if there's any news that has arrived since I've seen all those. Okay, so after the Rafinha news, we have the next one, which is saying Xavi already told the Barcelona management that he will not be counting on Luke de Jong. The club hopes to sell the striker this summer. You know, this is where I have a problem. You can't just come and throw players out. This is the same incident that happened with Luis Suarez and Koeman. Koeman, the first thing he came in as a manager was to pick up his phone and call Luis Suarez and be like, sorry, you're fired. And we know how that turned out to be. And now that is sagged, Suarez is saying that it's because of how he started the club. This man is coming and is already pointing fingers on the players he doesn't want to work with. Wait, then you make the decision as time goes on. Don't just go in and trap yourself again and lose some good talent. You signed some crazy players under Koeman, which I didn't expect Barcelona to sign, which we did not even need, by the way. And you let the players we needed to go who were going to help the team and who were going to put their sweat and fight for the club to go. So I would appreciate if the next coming manager to take it easy, just a bit, take it easy on the notch, take a notch down and wait and create something that can work for both the club and you. That is my advice to Xavi if he's really going to be the next manager of Barcelona. Lato Martinez has put a pen on a paper on his 5-year contract with Inter Milan. Contract this morning, and it will be officially confirmed in the next few days. His new deal no longer has a release clause, Fabrizio Ramon reports. Then several Premier League clubs, including Chelsea, Newcastle, have been sounded out over their intention in signing Real Madrid's Eden Hazard in January transfer window. You know, of all the players who have ever moved as stars to the Spanish league, this guy has really flopped. You know, he has really struggled, man, which sucks. The injuries, the knocks, he's not really getting into the type of play that they do. And maybe somehow the tactics that the managers are using, it's not really working well for him. So it sucks. Anyway, let's see what happened. I think he might go back to Chelsea because it looks like they are really interested in getting him back. So now Inter have confirmed that there is a done deal, and Ronald Martinez is now the new player, which is the last of the use that we to cover here, and we go back to what we're actually here for. Ronald Koeman. So as you can see, world, as you can see, those are some of the crazy things that has been happening in the world. My only outtake from all the things that I was talking about is Real Madrid, no, Barcelona have to have a clear vision of what they're trying to do, not just to get a person because he is a legend. They need to know what they're getting before whatever they're getting comes into the picture. That is what I can say about that. On the other hand, by the way, on the other hand, should I say it again? On the other hand, we need to see a clear idea of where Manchester United are thinking of going because at this moment, as a football fan, you know, I loved the Liverpool game. I'll never forget it. Being United by 5 goals to 0, but it's now becoming so much. And I feel for them. And I think they need to sort that if they need by all chance to produce something. Anyway, let me hear your thoughts in the comment section as we continue with what we are covering. So, the next issue, like I told you, there is something that I need to read, which can give us an idea of what happened as we hear more about the way Koeman was sacked and what was. We all know the reason why he was sacked, but I want to see what happened, the reactions and everything that happened. So this will be my last story, people. So to those who are just joining us, go check out. We've started now some time on. Go check out what we talked about. Now we are going to be covering the last story of the day. So I need to produce that thing so that you are able to see what is happening in the background. Okay. Time is gone. Time is gone. My time. Anyway, this is the news. Koeman relieved of his duties as first team coach of Barcelona. Okay, the president of the club, Joao Laporte, informed him of the decision after the defeat at Real, after the defeat that they got at the hands of Real Vallecano. I have no idea what team is that. Do they even play football? Yeah, I think they do. As we go on, FC Barcelona has relieved Joe Koeman of his duties as first team coach. Team. The president of the club, Joao Laporte, informed him of the decision after they were defeated by the on Thursday on the Catalan Evo. I don't know whatever you call that one is. FC Barcelona wished to thank him for his services, and the club wish him all the best in his new professional career. Wow, I literally thought there was more into that. That was just an idea of what happened and the Koeman be going. These my questions. I've already said them already. Go check them out. Do Barcelona have enough to pay Koeman for starters? Secondly, what is their next idea? Are they gonna be relying all on this young kid because it'll be too much? But now we want to see what happens. We want to see what happens. The young kids have to be hoping that they get a better manager who can get the best out of them. Because for me, I was really disturbed by the fact that the Ricky put was not getting game time. So I think he has a chance now to prove himself to a new manager. Let's see where that goes on. And on top of that, what is the deadwood we need to get out of this team? And I hope he's able to create a team that actually defend, because I feel like they don't have the aggression of defending Barcelona when it comes to defending. That has to be worked on. So Xavi is the next manager for Barcelona. Do me a favor, guys. Click the like button and subscribe to the Football Connect. Before I go, I've got some interesting news for the Liverpool fans. To those people though that I have nothing to say about Liverpool, this is a bonus point which I need to talk about. We did receive the confirmation that Naby Keita is back in training, not training with the full squad as such, but he's just training. But it looks like everything is fine and it's gonna be strong. On top of that, before we actually finish about that, yeah, before Thiago Alcantara, it has also been confirmed by Liverpool that he is definitely back in the first team full training, and it looks like he's really, really pushing himself. Now the question is this: why do we go, and what is going to happen? And let me just say, we will see what happens. Can this people we're getting now, the midfielders, the Keitas, the Thiago Alcantara, help Liverpool? We know that they have not really been that clear thing, but we have been losing a lot of midfielders, and I love to see some of them coming back. That's why maybe, for example, we're being linked with them connecting with who? The player that they are being linked with. So anyway, let me hear your thoughts in the comment section about Liverpool. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. Sam is out, people. I'll be back again tomorrow where I'll be talking about the Champions League, building up to the Champions League. Remember, we are back again next week. It's Champions League week after we're done with the Premier League. So it's going to really be a good week. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and do me a favor, click the like button. And then the last thing that I want you to do for me that I've not said, is to subscribe, because if you have come all this way watching this Football Connect and enjoying all the things that we're doing, then probably you are meant to be part of this community, and we are going to have a blast. As you see, the Football Connect is now working so hard to be a daily thing. There's always something every day. The time might not really be pleasant at this moment, but we are sorting everything out and we have a plan. And if you're going to work with us and you're going to be supporting us, people, we will really highly appreciate it, but we are going to go and produce something fruitful. Thank you very much for watching. This has been an interesting analysis of everything that is happening. This is the news shows. We are going to be seeing a lot of this over the weeks, because there's no football every single day, maybe at least maybe in December, but there's no football at this moment. So we are going to cover as much as we can now then we wait to see where we go next. Click the like button. Like I said, the last thing, if you've watched the whole thing up to here, subscribe to the Football Connect, because that's the kind of a person we are looking for. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back again tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.